Good morning, traders. It's Trader Rob. Today is Monday, August 5th. The markets are in a tailspin to the downside. Let's get into that, the strategies, right after the intro. As always, nothing that I state on my channel is financial advice. Trading futures or any type of trading is risky business. Any capital that is put out there is at risk for loss. All right, so obviously the NQ, all of the equities markets are in a just absolute dump here since the end of last week. I think we're down close to 5 to 6% on the NQ, which these are some big time drastic moves that especially for newer traders probably haven't even seen dumps this big. And when you get situations when you're just on a tailspin to the downside, especially if you're looking to be trading the equity markets on a day like today, obviously it goes without saying, but longs should not even be in your thought process yet at this point. You got to kind of see how the market's going to react here today. We have some high impact news, including PMI and ISM at 8:45 and 9 a.m. this morning. So I'm curious to see even how that's going to affect the markets going forward. Friday. So Friday we had a really nice trading day. Made a video. It was up about $905. I did leave the 15-minute Rob reversal running, and funny thing is we did end up getting a short setup right at the end of our trading window. Took a short and ended up taking a loss there. So I think I ended up that day, I don't know, probably up 700 and something bucks. And a little unfortunate because obviously shorts seem to have been a pretty damn winning strategy for the last couple of trading days. But that's sometimes how it goes. Let's just jump in really quickly to the other trades that we took. If we can start with gold. Gold, we got activated on an inside bar at 845, 850 close. Put your stop loss at the bottom of your source bar, which is 33 ticks, 1-to-1 risk to reward. Beautiful trade. That's what kind of this trade right here got me up over the $900 mark. Oil was a loser, I believe just one session, oil session one. Yep, right here. So we got activated on this one onto the long at 8:35 in the morning, 8:35, 8:40 close. Obviously, your stop loss goes at the bottom of your source bar, which is this down black bar. And original risk was 26 ticks. We got a really nice move out of that inside bar. Actually thought we were going to hit full take profit. And unfortunately, started kind of reversing on us. You would have reduced your risk down to 13 ticks on this big move here. So it did save you a little bit of capital there in oil. As far as taking a look at our levels for this morning on the ES, pretty much mapping levels above us right now. Honestly, I'd only be interested in looking at shorts. I don't even know if I'll be trading the equities markets here this morning. With all of this volatility, it could be, some risky business. We've got a 20-minute level right at the 52.61 mark. We've got a 5-minute level at the 52.74, 52.43, 52.28. and 51.95. Posted these all in Discord yet. Actually, I'm not sure why my labels didn't show up on my line. Sorry about that. And then if we jump over to, let me switch this to the NQ. And on the NQ, levels are here. 20-minute level, we've got one at 17,928. It's kind of even crazy that we're talking about the 17s right now. 15-minute level at 17,783, and then I got a 5-minute level at 979 and 797. Maybe take a possible short. Again, not really sure today would be the best day to trade, but take a short off of the 783. Kind of a type stop loss here at 797 and retarget a fresh 5 minute or 15-minute level. And I'm honestly today, if you do take shorts, you can get maybe pretty aggressive with it as of right now. So let's see. Let's see what our morning strategies can do here. Most likely, this 15-minute Rob reversal will be off, but for sure at least until 9 or 9:15. Let the high impact news happen, and then kind of let's see what the markets want to do here this morning. So tricky day to trade. Let's see what we can do. If you stick around the next few minutes, you're going to see all of my trades and the recap for the rest of the day. See you guys in a little bit.
Order canceled.
All right, and here is our first trade in the morning, which is in oil session 1. We do get activated here into the short. Max size trade. Believe this trade, if you took your stop loss out of the way to the top of your source bar, would have been around 45 ticks, so you automatically reduce that down to 35 ticks. To be honest with you, not the momentum play that we were obviously looking for. We got a nice little push. We got a slight push down, and then honestly, I think we probably came 2 or 3 ticks there from hitting our full stop. And then sellers stepped in and actually pushed this. I honestly felt really good about this trade at this point. We get a really good push there by sellers and then just get automatically slapped back. I was able to reduce my risk here, I think, down to 17 ticks, so half position on the risk. So that did end up saving me some money on this trade, but took a loss in oil session 1.
Stop filled. Order canceled.
All right, and here is our second trade of the morning, which is in gold. We do get activated here to the long, absolutely huge source bar. I think this was over, I honestly can't remember right now. I think it was over like 90 ticks. So automatically, again, reduce it down to 35. I mean, you could see how small these bracket orders are in comparison to when you have a max size trade. Usually your bracket orders are pretty out there. But just a ton of volatility here. Honestly, came a tick or two away of getting a full stop loss here, which really would have hurt the morning. But buyers reversed on us, or I should say the sellers reversed, and we got some really nice push from buyers right there. Came about a tick away from full take profit. Ended up reducing my risk there down 50%. Now just hoping for one last push, which we get. Beautiful trading gold.
Target filled.
Wow, what a absolute crazy day in the market. Just a shit ton of volatility. And I mean, even the morning strategies in oil and gold. I don't think I've been, I don't want to say I was nervous, but I don't think I've had that much emotion towards a morning trade like I did today. And I think that everything was based on just the absolute, the moves were huge. The source bars in the strategies this morning were huge. So majority of the trades were max size or pretty big size trades. And I made a decision pretty much after, I think it was gold strategy, after the gold strategy where I got up $170 today. I posted in Discord that I think I'm done for the day. So wasn't even going to take oil session 2, which ended up burning me because that ended up also being a max size winner. So I could have added another $350 to the account. But I'm okay with that. I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. I'm okay with that. And it's a decision that I made internally. And it was because a lot of my feelers were out there, and I just thought the markets are extremely unpredictable right now. And even the 15-minute Rob reversal, it took a loss today. And I mean, this is a perfect example. Typically 35 points, it's a pretty decent sized move in the NQ. Today, that's nothing. I mean, this setup to go long should have worked. I mean, this you would have taken your entry right above this candle, you got a huge move. I mean, this move was probably 100 and let's just measure it out. I'm going to say 100 and something. So it would have been right here, right there, 157 points. So the moves were there, but at the same time, I mean, the stop losses they look tiny on your charts because of the volatility in the marketplace. So you could predict the movement, but can you stomach the move? That was the biggest question today. So I turned off right at 9 o'clock. I turned off I'll be honest, I don't even remember if I had the 15-minute Rob reversal because I know we had news this morning, 8:45 and 9. So I had it on just to show the trade from yesterday. But I think right after the video, I turned it off and called it a day. Didn't take any levels trades. Took the 2 trades in the morning. I was green. So I figured I'm okay with that. I'm honestly perfectly happy with that, the day of trades. So let's just go into them here really quickly. Let's start with oil. So oil session 1, I took a loss here, and it was a big move. Again, 35 points. I think if I put it stop loss all the way to the top of the source bar was 45 ticks, automatically gets reduced to 35 ticks. And then on a pretty nice move down right here, we came pretty damn close of even hitting this full take profit. So at that point, I reduced down my risk. I think it was, I don't know, 17 ticks, 18 ticks, somewhere around there. And then took that at a loss for oil session 1. And then the next trade was actually in gold. And gold again. I mean, if we put that's 100, it's 103 ticks of a source of stop on one 5-minute candle. I mean, that might be one of the biggest source bars that we've had trading this. So that just kind of informed you that, the volatility was crazy. Still ended up taking the trade. And to be honest with you, this thing was dicey. Because when I took the trade, you guys saw it in the video, the brackets were like this small. Were like this far apart from each other. And they were max size 35. I had to expand the chart to make it look so you guys can actually see it. But, that already told me that that there was just absolute craziness. And it got really close right here. I mean, we were probably 4 or 5 ticks away from getting our stop loss hit. Luckily, we got a really nice reversal, and it ended up taking full take profit. It was a really nice trade in gold. But I say really nice trade because it was profitable, but it was a damn stressful trade for sure. And these strategies, these mechanical rule-based, condition-based strategies, are really supposed to take a lot of the stress out. Obviously, there's emotion in trading no matter what. You're trading in cash and you're trading on a funded account or even an eval. You're getting close to passing an eval. There's emotion. There's always going to be emotion in trading. But the rules and conditions of the strategies make it where at least it takes the guesswork out. You kind of know when you're getting in, you know when you're getting to get out, you know when to take trades, when not to take trades. And that simplifies things. That is definitely the simplicity of my system in oil and in gold. And then lastly, the charts. I mean, what could you say? I mean, this is just a pretty crazy chart. This is on the ES. And then, things kind of tapered off, started kind of ranging. But again, I didn't even say the levels held. Who's going to trade this, really? There was really no setup here. I already said it in the morning. Really no setup here. I would look for some shorts. And then you had, I don't know, probably a 200 and, what is this? No, 160 point move to the upside and then starts to retrace. So just difficult. You got to understand that. You got to visualize that, see it, and kind of get yourself, just stay out of the way. Stay out of the way of the market. This is the NQ this morning. I had put down this as an example of a possible short, but price action got around here. I had no intention, no business over here taking a trade. And it was, I just personally consider this to be a day where if you stood out or if you made a little bit of green, shit, man, that's a great day. It's a great day. That's why I'm honestly pretty damn happy with myself with the day. It's it could have been a lot worse. I mean, to be honest with you, there's a reason why majority of the brokerage accounts, I'm assuming, I got a notification from NinjaTrader, and I believe I got a notification from TradeStation that margin requirements shot up because of the market conditions. So I mean, the ratings were on the wall. Very easy to blow up an account, blow up a cash account, an eval, a funded account on a day like today, for damn sure. So these are the lessons that we learn. These are the lessons that kind of come with experience. And like I said in the beginning, for some traders, this might be one of the first days that they've seen or the first couple of sets of days where, they haven't seen this type of volatility, this type of movement to the downside. And it's out there, and I think it's only going to get crazier, to be honest with you. I mean, we've got a lot of things on the economic front, employment front, housing, politics, election. There's just a shit ton of things that are kind of coming into the market. It's going to get put into a blender, and God knows what's going to come out. So stay to trade another day, man. That's the name of the game. That is the name of the game. With that, I will be live this Wednesday at 8 a.m. Central Time. If you want to join me, I would highly appreciate that. I am going to have a few videos coming out this week, apart from just the trade recaps. Just some things that I want to get off my mind and put into video that might surprise a few people, and we'll see. We'll see what happens. I will see you guys here tomorrow. Happy trading, everyone.